Alright, we're working on the 1970 Buick Wildcat. And I thought my wheel cylinder was bad because I thought this was stuck. You know, it wouldn't go back in. I thought it was stuck because I couldn't get this to come back up on the anchor up here at the top. This being your anchor bolt is that, so I guess that would be the anchor. But as you can see, everything's back where it's supposed to be. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the drum back on and go forward with adjusting it one more time. Apparently it's just too loose. I did back it off farther than the other side, but I was trying to set the amount of drag on both tires exactly the same, so that when I stepped on the brakes it would feel the same. But that didn't work. So we're going to go back to doing it the old school way. Lock it up tight, back it off a few turns. I usually go 3. So I'm actually extremely happy about that. Unfortunately, the only way to find out for sure was to take it apart again. Because the first time I put it together, like I said, that brake shoe was not up against the anchor. And there was a gap. And I was hoping that by, you know, spinning the wheel in a certain direction as I tightened it up with the adjusting star, it would go into place. And I actually felt it go into place, and I was good, but I wasn't sure after the test drive because she pulled to the left, not real bad, but and you couldn't tell it on the gravel, but at highway speed you could, so that wasn't good enough. Obviously we got a few dollars in here already, and I wanted to make it perfect. You know, you got shoes and drums which were turned. So the whole point is, you know, use your race I call it racing specifications. I call it that because one time I had a book and it talked about if it was just, you know, a passenger car, you could use one set of specs, and then it had another set of specs above that, and I think that was police and taxi, and then there was another set of specifications above that, and they called those the racing specifications. So that's how that all came about, was by reading. So we're going to move ahead with the racing specs, because every time I don't think that way, it just doesn't turn out right. Which is why I went through all the trouble to tear this down again and check and made sure it's correct before just adjusting it again, which that would have been standard procedure. But because I thought that didn't go back where it was supposed to be, I had to look and find out for sure. So we're moving ahead with this brake job, and this is John Rudy with Rudy Racing, signing off.